Hey, this is Ben Conway at Skeletron, and we've joined the Alliance.
From the comic shop counters to the late night side, it's the thrill of the hunt, gotta make it mine. I'm out here searching gaps.
This is Sir Dork, and I have joined the Alliance.
For that red chase piece, and I'm raising the stakes. Action figure alliance, yeah, we're bringing the noise, rolling deep.
Hey, it's Sean.
It's Audrey. I'm Brenda.
And we're Strut Family Crafts, and we've joined the Alliance.
Plastic in hand, we're playing no games. From legends to villains, yeah, I got 'em all.
I'm Adam from the Nameless Toy Company, and I've joined the Alliance.
Every line, every way, from the past to the new. It's a bond, it's a crew, we're the real Toy Zoo. Tear it through the package.
I'm Travis Moody from the Toy Kind of Mood, and I joined the Alliance.
Call it a phase, this ain't just a trend. These figures got a history, they're my closest friends. Action figure alliance.
I'm KJ, aka Black Dingus, and I've joined the Alliance.
Base of the shelves, we're making a stand. This is our world, you don't understand.
I'm Extra Retro, and I've joined the Alliance.
Customs in the works, we go all night. From the rarest grills to the two-town finds. Each one's got a story burned.
Well, I'm Jonathan from Nostalgia Unboxed, total idiot, but smart enough to join the Alliance.
With my action toys, collectors unite. We're breaking the chains, plastic in hand. We're playing no games.
Hey guys, this is Ace, and Ramen Toy has joined the Alliance.
From legends to villains, yes, yeah, got 'em all. We're after legends.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Scott from Grindhouse Toys, and I'm part of the Alliance.
This is our pride. From legends to villains.
It's the big one.
It's the big one, baby, yeah!
Oh, this is it. This is it.
Y'all will see what that's about if you don't know. What's going on, man?
What's happening, dude?
I'm just chilling, man. We'll talk about some action figures and have a good time, so.
Man, these lists are work, dude.
They are, dude.
These lists are actual work. Like,
they
I stressed
are work.
out over this way too much.
I made a list, revised the list, and changed the list like 3 times.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, what did I have mid-year? Are those figures even valid now? They are. Some things got moved around. So, Tony? Yeah.
You kept giving me stuff, or I'd see part of your list, and I'd be like, dude, that wasn't from this year. That happened like 3 times.
I got it this year, and I was like, shit.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah, dude. Like, I think at one point I might have messaged you and I said, hey, can we do a top 25?
Yeah, you did. I was like, no, I ain't got it. I got 25, but it would be 25 figures I got in the year 2025. But yeah.
Damn, the Hitman Horton ruptured his quadriceps.
Ooh.
Holy shit. I've heard of people like tearing their bicep off or their pectoral, but never a ruptured quadriceps.
That's gotta hurt, dude.
Damn, dude. That sounds bad. Get
hope
better,
you feel
man.
better, man. Yeah, hope you feel better soon. You need some of this.
We're gonna talk to you about toys here. Hopefully, we can take your mind off of it.
Just not with medication. That's bad.
It's that. Well, I don't know. Some of that
might make it better.
You gotta take alcohol with this because it'll make it better.
Been there, done that.
I don't drink, so I wouldn't know. I'm just don't listen to me. Don't take medication advice from either of us. Yeah. So,
all right.
dude. I thought the description that I put in the video was pretty funny, but it was just kind of, I was stressing over the damn thing, and I'm like,
everyone that's here, your figures will not fall off your shelf now. You're good. You're safe. But for the ones that aren't, you better get them here. They're gonna have a massive domino.
Oh yeah.
That was.
I couldn't risk it, so that's why I'm
having much of a show if either one of us didn't show up. So,
yeah. Well, hand salute to you, P1B, PB1B, something like that. Trey, Dookie's wanting to know how the rearranging is coming.
Rearranging is coming pretty well. It's going pretty well. I broke up the battlefield. The battlefield used to be exactly where I'm sitting. I have broken it up into 3 sections. This section over here is Cobra, and now I have more room for my Cobra. Then there's a section right beside of me that is my display, do TikToks and take photos and all that stuff section that Joe's will have to take advantage of. And then there's that bad boy back there. And it has expanded the G.I. Joe 3 3/4 to make it look decent. So that's going to be a YouTube video coming soon. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah, I
going,
think,
it's going pretty well.
Honestly, we might both be due for a room tour or something like that, because it's been a bit.
It's cool because I'm in the middle of the room now, so all I have to do is like spin in my chair to see a certain shelf. Like, yeah, I'm in the middle of the room, so no longer like over by the window.
Yeah,
and I like it. I like it a lot better. It's I like what I had, but just the update to the room is it's an improvement.
Cool. Hump day with the AFA. Mike.
Hump
What
day.
day is it? Well, it's time to get our list on.
Let's get that list on, man.
I think we should go ahead and hit this intro. We got a packed episode, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the intro. We'll get this one going.
Let's do it.
I will do
In a
that.
perfect world where legends collide, tiny heroes standing side by side, guardians of playtime in disguise, action figure alliance on the rise. Join the alliance, come take a stand, with our many armies ruling the land. Hail to the heroes, loaded with might, action figure alliance, unite tonight.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Magnafigure Photos. Winford sent us his top 10 list.
He did,
and it's pretty cool, man. And we can go through it, or we can go through it at the end or something. But
let's go through it at the end if we got time.
Yeah.
I did like the list. There was some cool stuff on it,
and he has some things that I don't have, so it was cool. And some things I didn't know what they were, but I kind of know what they are. So yeah, it'd be interesting to talk about that. But yeah, let's get to ours. So
whoa, 12 months, 6 months to fully heal, 6 months of rehab.
Wow,
man, you got to make up like a top tier story about saving orphans and puppies at the same time from like a burning building while thwarting like a terror attack or something like that. You go hard with that story, man.
Yeah.
Anybody that asks anybody that says, what'd you do? You got to like just beat them about the head and shoulders, which how much of a badass you are. And that'll make you feel better. You can embellish a little bit every time. You can build on the story and just make it more of a thing each and every time. That's what I would do. That's just me personally. Oh shit, sorry. So as a matter of fact, before we get going with this, I had a couple of slides that I was going to share. So let me God, how was I doing this last time? I don't fucking remember. Give me a second. Oops, nope, that was wrong. Hold on. I need to do that and then this, and you don't see what I'm doing, and I'm sure it sounds like I'm just an idiot over here pushing these buttons and stuff, but all right, here we go. Okay. Share and that one. Okay. And then we're going to come on over to me sharing. All right. So I figured I would start this off with my 2024 list. I didn't realize that I had 4 honorable mentions in 2024. But yeah, so Mondo's sitting at the top with Deluxe Skeletor. We got plenty of imports. Man, that Hasuki Unknown Operator figure is still badass.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty varied list. We've got La Muerta in there. Which I'm glad I stopped you from putting her in your list this year, because you were going to do that. But anyway, I just wanted to show that off, kind of, There's a big stompy robot in there. We got some Savage Crew. It's all over the place.
The Mezco Firefly was fire too. So.
Oh yeah, it really was. Oh, I actually just realized that no, there weren't 4 honorable mentions. I just put 1 next to honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Honorable mention number 1, honorable mentions. Okay, so there was that. And then I thought it might be kind of cool to just say my list criteria. I'm sure yours is probably rather similar, but the basics are the figure did have to be primarily released this year. Not this year, last year. Yeah. And I did try to limit it. I always try to limit it to 1 figure per like line per series. So you're not going to get a whole bunch of like classified series. You're not going to get a whole bunch of Savage Crucibles. You'll get like maybe 1 that represents, maybe a few. And I'll mention that if that comes up. And then for me, as I was trying to look at this, I'm telling you, I did stress out of this. Maybe not flop sweats. Like I did say in the description, even saying that makes me laugh. But one of the big things is I don't want a figure that I'm going to put on my list to have a major flaw. Now there are figures that I have that I absolutely love that do have a major flaw, but for this at this point, I think we are, in our collecting hobby, things are so damn advanced that's really, my list is like when I look at these figures. Damn near all of them are flawless. As a matter of fact, like I was saying earlier, I had so many freaking figures that, I took stuff off, which in previous years might have made it. So obviously, I want the figure to be well-rounded. So articulation's got to be on point, clean, solid paint. I'm not a fan of bare plastic, even if it's that swirly semi-metallic. I think that's the worst. The sculpt's got to be good, got to have cool accessories, and then it's got to have a good fun factor, if a figure can make you smile, or, one of the things that I, over the last year when I got those sharks in, like you can even hear them, the way they talk and stuff, it's just personality, something like that. And then really, I think the defining trait of about all the figures that I put on this list this year had something significantly special about them. Whether it was the paint was just over the top awesome or an awesome head sculpt, something along those lines, right?
Right.
So that was kind of the criteria for my list.
The only 1 figure per line is not, I'm not following that one. I might have only 1 figure per type of line, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But
okay.
I did limit it so there's not multiple Mezcos on there. So
okay.
But you'll see what I'm talking about.
I do have 1 company that has 2 spots on the list, but they are very different, very separate figures, essentially completely different lines.
Right.
So, and really, normally I think I would have said 1 figure per company, but no, that doesn't make sense in all these cases when you've got figures going all over the place. So anyway, that was really all I was wanting to show off there. So do you want to get started?
Yeah.
All right. Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10. In a world where there's 10
please.
top figures on Trey's list.
Yes. And we need to get to this.
Oh, yeah.
Number 10, Blocky's Action Addiction Soundwave.
Action Addiction?
Action Addition Soundwave. Hey, I'm drinking, man. I can't talk straight. This thing is freaking amazing. So I tried out the smaller Blockies, the Galaxy versions, and they're cool. There's one up here that's a Galaxy version.
Okay.
I like them, but they're just small. So the Action Edition, I grabbed this one first. And I sat there, and it sat there, and it sat there, and I finally put it together, and I was like, dude, this thing's freaking cool. Does it transform? No. Mm-hmm. Do I want to transform it? It transforms? Not really. But, dude, this thing was so fun to put together. And look at all this. This is part of the figure. The cassettes, the characters, all this comes with it. and it's so fun because I mean, it comes with a little laser beak cassette that goes inside the chest. It pops out. You can put it in there, and but there's so many cool things. It has the gun. It has the shoulder cannon. This little Decepticon symbol actually, it lights his eyes. Look at that. Lights his eyes. Did you do it again? Hold on. He talks.
Cool.
The music's drowning him out, but he talks. He says 3 or 4 phrases. Highly articulated.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really. I mean, the fingers. Look at the fingers. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff. I mean,
She said,
yeah. This thing is cool.
yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I mean, even this folds out. You got the sound blaster.
Oh,
thing
yeah,
there.
okay.
So, like, I mean, it's a pretty nicely detailed figure too. I mean, it's blocky because it's blockies,
Right.
But I mean, the Ravage, that thing's cool. The mouth articulates. He can take a dump. Whatever. Ratbat. He's not as mobile as some, but I mean, Rumble. Look at the Rumble's cool too. These come off, so you got regular hands. You got like the drill effect hands you can put on him. It comes with accessories for the accessories. Like, what is that? And there's a stand, and you can use it for the figure, or you can put Laserbeak as a flight stand. I mean,
Oh, that's
this
cool.
thing's killer. Not only that, talk about Transformers and like size morphing. Look at that. It comes with a little, thing.
They always played in the cartoon. They always had like some weird 70s fusion jazz rock thing.
Yeah.
Whenever the blaster or Soundwave would play, it was always like, it was cool music, but it was a little out there, man.
Yeah, it was. But it's a fun figure, and that's why it bumps. Well, I bumped the camera, but that's why it bumps. It bumps some of the people off, some of the figures off. So
All right.
that's my number 10. Blocky's action. It made me go out and buy the Action Edition Megatron and Optimus Prime, which I have yet to put together. No, I put the Megatron together. I need to put together Optimus Prime.
Cool. All right. Moving on. Oh, I've got to get stuff ready. Hold on, let me move that. All right, there we go. That's all I had to do. My number 10. Yes. The Azure Lion from Fury Toys. I think it's Fury Toys. It might be Fury. But yeah, I mean, this is a fairly recent one. But man, the detail on this sculpt, the snarl on the face that he's got there, and he's got even like another faceplate or two. I forget what all accessories he has, but he's got a bunch of extra stuff. I mean, the crazy detail in all of the armor. You've got like food dogs or something there for the shoulder pads. Crazy detail on the waist armor and stuff. It's articulated fantastic. The paint is really good. Awesome articulation, or accessories. This is a really freaking cool figure. The fact that they're able to pull off like, all of this armor, which you can take off. So this is, one of the things that I love is kind of like the being able to give your figure multiple looks. The fact that they pull all that off and still give you this, this quality articulation. You've got double joints on the feet. You've got like this helps you, this side to side motion here helps you get a flat foot planted.
Nice.
And then you've got toe articulation there. You've got ankle articulation. You've got up here. I mean, the whole thing, you've got a swivel there too. Double joints, extra joints all over the place. It's basically a work of art.
Nice. Looks good.
And again, that freaking face sculpt, man. Both of them, I think there were two. There might have been 3 face sculpts, but They're awesome. So anyway, that is my number 10. And like I said, it's a fairly recent one, and I freaking love it. So,
Nice.
You ready with your number 9?
Let's go. No, do the desk cam.
Oh, my bad. You're like, stop looking at me.
Ghost Viper.
That's
Dude.
dude.
This is the only configuration that this guy will be in. But dude, the other heads that came with it were awesome as well. But it's really hard for this to not be the way I display this. Now the wolf head, the other one has the wolf head on it. I should have brought them both out, but I didn't. But these things are cool, man.
Yeah, dude. The fact that it's packed with accessories. Yeah, I love the hands. For whatever reason, the hands were a big surprise to me. You know, having those things on there. Hate the backpack though.
Yeah,
I think mine is worse than yours. Because I got 2 of them, and one of mine is really wonky and ill-formed, and the other one's not as bad. So maybe I just got a bum one.
Well, just between the head sculpt and the hands, this is. I mean, I had the regular Retro Viper on my list mid-year, and this guy bumped him. So it's a Viper still, but it's Ghost Viper, and all this amazingness bumped the Retro Viper. So here he is, number 9, classified Ghost Viper.
All right. It looks like we got a little bit of like a love-in going on in the chat between Figure Fight Club and Kaiju Daddy. Good stuff. All right, my number 9. Let me find my banner. There we go. So this is Samurai Kitties.
Samurai Kitties.
And so this came as a 2-pack, but it's really just, you know, a duplicated figure, but you know, different soft goods. I can't tell you how freaking fun these things are, man. So you can tell a little bit the spear here is warped, and that's because you can actually bend it. It has a bendy wire in it to get like those swings where it's like bending because of the momentum.
Chinese martial arts staff bends. Yeah.
It also comes with one that doesn't bend too. So like they went all the way out on that. The face plates on these little guys are just awesome and very expressive, and there's a bunch of them too. And the ears are like have some articulation in them, which is funny. The eyes move. The hat is on a magnet. Actually, and I think there's more than one even beyond this one. And the soft goods, man. The soft goods are such high quality.
Hold on, what's that other figure that was like, not only did they give you one, they gave you 2. Yeah, like it was a 2-pack, but that was part of it.
I'm not sure.
I mean, there's 2 figures there, but like...
Yeah. But like, the soft goods are just fantastic. And I want to show off something that surprised me, and I didn't, not too many people talked about it. Well, first off, there are magnets in the feet, which is really cool. I've got a little metal table over here, so I had no worries about him falling over. But the boots are soft goods. And so you get realistic movement, and it's completely uninhibited there. So you've got kind of like this faux leather velvet sort of a thing. And he even has toe articulation, which still works with the soft goods boot. So I thought that was really cool too. And really what just the special thing about this one that kind of just put it over the top was just, like I was saying, I mean, it's multiple things with this figure. It's the soft goods, it's the face sculpts that you get, you know, a whole bunch of different face plates. Man, it all came together in this awesome package. You didn't even have to get the deluxe set. Like, even if I didn't get the deluxe set, it'd still be here. But the fact that, you know, it came with a whole extra set, you know, a whole extra body, whole extra set of soft goods, and they're this good. That's my number 9.
Nice.
You ready?
Yeah, number 8.
All right.
Number 8. Transformers Age of the Primes, Megatron is the Fallen. Holy crap, this figure's amazing. This is who Megatron got his name from. He's
Is this? Did you just get this one?
No, I've had this one. I just opened this.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
But dude, it's a freaking killer figure. I've had it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna hold off on it. Opening any of the Age of the Primes, any of the 13, and I started opening them, and I was kind of saving this one for last because I knew it was gonna be good. And some of the other ones are really good too. But this guy, man, this guy's freaking sick. Not only has he got killer articulation, he's got cool accessories. He turns into a massive tank. He's got these fire effects. I mean, there's not a whole lot of like empty space on this guy.
Yeah,
and
that is really a standout feature. Sometimes Hasbro can be kind of gappy.
That's the worst part of it. Like, if there was a gap filler to fill that thigh piece right there, I would be happy. But other than that, man, for them, this is a killer figure.
Yeah.
And just like the features on it, like there's paint in these little grooves to simulate the fire, where the fire comes from, and he's got, hip guns and this missile thing. Like this, it's just killer, man. I mean, he has a staff. There is an upgrade kit for this, and I may get it, but overall, like, these two weapons come apart. The hands articulate. I wish I had finger articulation, but dude, I'm super impressed with this figure. I had a ton of fun posing this. So check out the TikTok I did on this guy. Really fun figure.
Cool.
Definitely had to be on the list.
All right. Yeah, I think it's fun that, you just opened it. And I think, was this the one you were messaging me? You're like, can I just move this in? Yeah. I
was like,
it's your
I opened it in 2026, but I got it in 2025. And it beats out any figure that I mean, it beats out not any of them, but it beats out the ones I had in there. Like, he made me change my list.
Cool. All right. My number 8. This is the Meditoys Necromancer Shaman. I'm not exactly sure what all they ended up naming him, but it's something like that. And wow. So you're actually getting a little bit of the glow effect from my lights in here, but he has UV reactive paint on him. And you want to talk about multiple looks. So we were talking about that with the last figure. Well, this one is also one of those where you can strip off almost all of these armor pieces and soft goods and get down to just a base buck, which is really good on this figure. The articulation's top tier, but man, he looks awesome and evil, and just got this like sinister look. And he comes with a bunch of different soft goods that I don't even have on him, and they're all wired too. Like this hood is wired.
Nice.
And as a matter of fact, if I take out this scythe here, and I put it up to his eyes, ooh, they glow too. And that's cool, man.
That's cool. They put the magnetic feature into the weapon.
Yep.
That's good. Cool. That's very cool.
Figure out. There we go. Yeah, and it looks sinister too. And he's got multiple head sculpts. He's got like a bald head. He's got a head with kind of like flowing hair. Some different expressions and stuff, a bunch of different magic effects, multiple weapons, and this little guy that I've got sitting over here came with the figure. This is a little like extra imp, and so he's got his book there, which does open. I'm going to take it out because it is just going to fall. But this figure came as part of the set with the shaman, and this is an awesome figure too, man. I mean, tiny little dude. He's got butterfly joints. He's got double joints for the legs. Not double joints for the arms, but they get to 90 degrees. And then they have that swivel at the bottom. But then he also has the butterfly that you can see there. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I just kind of had him sniveling and showing off this little book. Like, here, master, here's your book, and it has UV reflective or activated paint, whatever you want to call that,
nice,
in there. I actually ended up picking up a second little imp too. because you could buy them separately. And man, what a set! And dude, this fits perfectly with like the Savage Crucibles, the Mythic Legions.
Right.
Like I've got him as a bad guy, and I've got a bunch of Savage Crucible figures, you know, kind of like facing off against him on my desk.
He's the troll under the bridge.
Something like that, yeah. But yeah, it's super cool. Great figure all the way around. That was my number 8.
Nice.
You ready for your number 7?
Yeah, number 7.
Number 7.
Transformers have been a big thing for me. Transformers went hard into Transformers. They're right over there, and they've taken up the entire shelf, even the bottom. So yeah, this is the one I was talking about. You know, I had Megatronus, different line. The Age of the Primes, a little bit different. This is Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. This is the one from the movie, and I didn't bring a trailer over or wheelie, but dude, those are cool too. So this is the whole shebang. He's got a cool gun. His transformation's awesome. It's yeah, I'm really digging this figure. This is,
you know, I've heard people say that figure is borderline a masterpiece.
Right, exactly. To me, I didn't know what masterpiece was until now, but like I will have one eventually. But yeah, this is masterpiece level. I mean, I never thought a Transformer could be this cool. Yeah. And I know there's a ton of Transformers out there that are probably better than this, but I really like this one.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but glowing reviews of that one. I haven't picked him up personally because I've got, you know, a masterpiece scale collection. I'm not trying to mix it with other things, but otherwise, dude, everything I've heard is like top tier.
Yeah, I mean, just I did a photo shoot with this guy, like him and Megatron going at it, and it's just, I mean, it's awesome. The fun value of this figure is over the top. So yeah, that's my number 7.
All right, well, let's come on over here to my number 7. Shut down, get mine up, because it is the new Doc Nocturnal, the monster that hunts monsters. And I've got his little like grappling claw going right towards the camera. But this was a very early review that you and I worked together on. And I think we were both in love with it, man.
Yeah.
This is like to me, this is Mezco at their finest. It is a cool vibe, tons of accessories. The soft goods are high quality and done really well. And man, I mean, it's just kind of got everything that you need in a figure from Mezco.
Yeah.
You know, like different kind of loadouts you can go with him. You can take the cape off, you can take the harness off and give him like a whole different vibe, different look. He's got
skull helmet.
Yep, like this is the skull helmet. There is an actual face under there, and he's got other helmets too.
But it's like an undead face. It's just really cool.
Yeah. Dude, it's a slick figure. One of my favorites, one of my all-time favorite Mezco figures for sure. So I was super happy. You know, this is the second edition of Doc Nocturnal that we've gotten. And personally, this one takes the cake, man. I mean, the other one is cool too, but he's more slender, he's more lanky, and he doesn't have that imposing vibe, whereas this one's just like, yeah, I'm murdering some people in the night.
Yeah.
Coming at you and out of the darkness from nowhere with my crazy freaking weapons and my skull face. And
yeah. And my frog butler.
My frog freaking butler. I hope they make that car. Because that car of his was awesome in that stop motion and stuff that they've used. But yeah, so that's my number 7, man.
Yeah.
You ready with number 6?
Number 6.
Number 6. All right.
Rebel Tech. This is my first Rebel Tech. Rebel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi Ninja Gaiden 2 Ryu Hayabusa. That was a mouthful. Dude, this figure is awesome. And I got this one at Hidden Temple Toys. And so got this one at Hidden Temple, and it's the one that had the extra blade. This is the extra blade, and yeah, it's just great figure. The reason it's not higher on the list is probably because the leg movement and the kunai on the legs don't really come off.
Yeah.
That's my only major gripe with this thing is that. The rest of it's amazing, man. I like the way it looks. I've put it in several different poses of him like running across a rooftop, or just running or fighting, or just the movement on Rebel Tech, which I've never had one before, is amazing. So I really dig this.
Like pose them when I have a Rebel Tech figure anywhere around me. I just want to like grab it and put it into different, crazy outlandish poses just to see how cool of a position I can get them in. That's like, real wild and crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he's definitely fun to pose and get into crazy situations and what Ninja can do. So yeah, I'm really digging this guy.
Well, yeah, and he's got the movable eyes too, which I found you can do like side eye look and get some cool, different views going with him.
I think you like take the faceplate off and then just move a little thing behind him.
That. Yeah. Cool. Ready to move on? You got more to say?
No, that's it.
All right. My number 6. Hey, did I not get I didn't get the thing. Oh well. All right. My number 6 is this big, beefy bastard over here who's all sorts of caught up on the stand over here. All right. Frickin' Scare Glow from Mondo. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I was trying to get him off the stand, but it was hung up on all these frickin' chains that are all over the figure. Wow. I mean, this was another figure that we did a review of early in the year. And man, I mean, the abundance of looks that you can get with this figure. So you can go with completely different styles of the soft goods, different head sculpts to go with those, and do, different appearances, kind of all the way back to a very retro look to this very modern look. And man, I mean, I don't even know what to say about him. He's freaking fantastic. I really enjoy the modernization of the figure. The head sculpt is great. The glow effect on him works. I've got like some little spotlights on him that kind of turn on and off automatically from my display. And when it turns off, you can definitely see where the spotlights were hitting him directly because it glows really nicely.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, and the accessories like these spell effect, that I've got here, and there's some other ones, and his big axe, you can kind of see is glowing a little bit from my lights as it is. Dude, this is the treatment of those classic cartoon characters. This is the kind of treatment that I want them to have,
And you have the scare mirror too, right?
I do,
Yeah,
which is ridiculous, but very cool. But like, I like the modernization because honestly, in my head when I was a kid, this is what I thought the character looked like, But when you go back and you watch the cartoons, the animation can sometimes be really clunky and off. But like, yeah, this is the 2025, Scare Glow. So anyway, yeah, that's my number 6. He is unwieldy to move around. And you definitely want to use the stand on these, the crotch grabber as they call it. Just to make sure. I don't want something like this, taking a shelf.
Yeah, you don't want that diving off the shelf.
There we go. Got him in there. He's in there. You can see the top of his skull. So that's my number 6. You ready with yours?
Yeah.
I guess we're going to your number 5, right?
Yeah, number 5.
Okay, hold on. The numbering is off here a little bit. All right. Yeah, there you go. Ooh.
I will eat my words on this one because when I got this figure, I was like, nah, this ain't me. I don't like it. And the reason I didn't like it is because It didn't have a wire in it. And then I got to thinking about it. And then I finally broke this figure out and started messing around with it. And I was like, this is really not that bad. And they came back out and said, oh, by the way, you can order this other kit and you can get the bendy wire cape. So, yep, that's on order. That's coming later. But just at just look at this. Watch. What? Just how it falls. It's perfect. It looks great.
And in the movie, the cape is really part of the character when the way it drapes, and it casts this cool silhouette. So yeah.
But yeah, it comes with his little stand. But I'm digging this one. I like it. The face sculpts are killer. Even the Christian Bale face sculpt is really good on this guy.
Yep.
So yeah, I didn't have this version of Batman. I'm glad I have this one. The Catwoman's on the way. Hopefully she's good. But yeah, I kind of take back some of the negative things I said after I got to playing with this figure, and really I left it on my desk for a while. It was like just messing with it every once in a while, and I love this figure. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. I'm glad you came around because I was really like, wait, what? You don't like it?
I think my main thing was they didn't have the wiry cape, and I was just like, it needs a wiry cape, but then they're going to come out with one. So,
and honestly, like, a part of me thinks that they should have just done like the standard edition and the deluxe edition and had the wired cape in the deluxe edition.
With the deluxe, yeah.
But I really feel like they wanted to shock everybody with that price point because the value, the return on your dollar that you got on that thing was crazy. I mean, it was what, like $80, 75, 70, 80 bucks?
I think so. We were getting in your truck to go to Joe Fest, to drive to Joe Fest, or was it Toylanta? One of the two. We were going to a con, and we were like, we gotta order this.
Oh
figure.
yeah.
It's like 6 in the morning. We gotta order this figure, and we did. We got it, and it's cool. I like it.
Cool. All right. Well, let's come on over here to my number 5. Get the banner. It's not my number 5, is it? It is number 5.
It is your number 5.
Yes. Operation Monster Force Eraser. Holy shit, man. I talked about that something special, and the way that they did this figure and kind of trying to show off his ability to go invisible, how you've got the transparent eyes that you can put under the goggles, how you can take the sleeves off and have a transparent sleeve there. It came with transparent sets of hands. Not only that, but the way that they did the paint, as I think this was like what do they call it, like hydro dip?
Chris Scott did that.
Yeah.
And I don't know that that's hydro dip, dude. I think he painted that.
I think the factory did it by hydro dip, but regardless,
well, he painted the original, but dude, it's sick.
But regardless, the way that that this whole figure was done, and again, you've got all the modularity from the loadout, just carries through here, so this gives you even more options to use with the other figures. The gun, I mean, everything about this figure is awesome. This is one of them where Operation Monster Force, the Big Bad Workshop guys really come through and they give you so much for your money here. It's a pricey figure, but I think it's what, like $40 or something. But everything you get with it, dude, I love playing with him, and I think he's like a really cool kind of sinister villain.
Jay says, "Hell yeah!"
Oh yeah, this is one of my all-time tops when it comes to the
Get Bad Dude says the factory did hydro dip their camouflages. So okay.
Yep.
But I think Chris painted them originally, and then they took that
he's
pattern.
been involved in the Paint Masters
definitely
with them. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some of that was attributed to him. But yep. So that is my number 5. It's a badass figure.
Nice.
So you ready? Number 4.
Number 4. Number 4's kind of already been talked about, but I'll say my piece. Doc Nocturnal. I mean, dude, this thing's sick. Look at that face. That's a mask. That's not even a face sculpt. That's
right.
A mask.
That's a mask.
And then he's got the harness. He's got the wired cape. This is such a fun figure. I mean, he's got all the goodies and stuff. You can hang his weapon from behind. The leather-looking stuff just pops. Even the boots, dude. Look at the boots.
You know, Mezco is. I should have said something about that, but I'm glad that I didn't because we can talk about it now. Mezco has had problems with their ankle articulation, and they really changed things up with this figure and did a much better job.
Yeah, they did better. It's not perfect, but it's better than normal.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'm super digging this figure. He's so cool. There's a lot of playability with this guy. Let's see if I can. Oh no, I'll pop his head off. Getting the head out of the helmet is somewhat difficult, but it looks cool. So just take my word for it. Yeah, this figure's awesome, and yeah, he's got a frog butler. I think I said that already, but
yep,
I'm in for more Doc Nocturnal.
The Doctor had a glow up for 2025.
And he got an Arctic version. I just wasn't really feeling that one. Yeah. But yeah, this one is cool.
All right. Well, let's see what my number 4 is. My number 4, much like you did already, it is the in-art Batman. What a hell of a figure. The way that they designed the articulation to be hidden around the different armor joints, you know, like the cuts around the chest and stuff are done. You know, there's multiple segments that, like, it's perfectly hidden by the armor, is just genius. And yeah, frankly, the Bruce Wayne head sculpt, the Christian Bale head sculpt, however you want to put it, I don't have him on with this one either. It is Hot Toys level. I don't know if they just, you know, took their 1/6 scale version, because I think they have one and scaled it down, but holy hell, the paint on it is immaculate. It is one of the best 1/12 scale head sculpts in my entire collection.
Nice.
And again, the price that they came in with it, you know, being about that $70-$75 mark. This is something that, you know,
for the deluxe too.
Yeah, for the deluxe.
There was the standard and the deluxe.
Yeah. Another company, you know, would have easily have come in at this figure with like 100.
Well over 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this was a Mezco, this would have been 125, 150. Yep. Exactly.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not a wired cape, but the way that it lays is just, I mean, it just lays perfect. They called it the drape cape for a reason. Yeah. And man, they knocked it out of the park with this one. I am super excited to get Catwoman in.
Yep.
She's going to be awesome. So that was my number 4.
All right. We've been running through this list. 3? Yeah, let's go. Mine is Sparrow Toys Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Gladiator Atreyu. I got this dude at Toylanta in 2025, and it sparked a massive buying spree of AWOC figures throughout the year, mostly at cons. Picked up quite a bit at Toylanta. I picked up more at Joe Fest and ordered a bunch, and this guy is sick, man. The sword is nasty. This weapon's nasty. The head sculpt on this guy is just, it looks great, man.
Nasty in a cool way. Like, he's gonna kill you with it, and even if you don't die, you're at least gonna get an infection.
Like, if you meet this guy in a gladiator arena, you're like, oh crap,
I'm hosed.
yeah, exactly. I'm not normally in for figures like these, but I'm really digging these. I like the storyline behind it too. So you can go online and you can buy the digital comics for them. And I actually ended up getting the regular comics at Joe Fest because they had them at the table. But the story's really good behind all these guys, and there's so many cool figures. I don't really have them all on display, but this guy has not left the desk all year. So if I can't take the figure off the desk, it has some value to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm always posing this guy in some weird, crazy martial arts sequence, And yeah, it's such a fun figure, man. If you haven't checked out A-Walk, I mean, the articulation's great. The sculpting's really good. I just dig this guy.
It's a cool figure, and they do like armor packs and stuff too. So this is another one where you can go, you can buy extras to kind of mix him up.
And there's head packs. You can change the head. You can do different things. Like there's definitely army building potential with this line. And I have a whole bunch of them, and I need to make some space for them. But yeah, this guy didn't leave the shelf all year, or the desk all year. So yeah, he had to be on the list. He was quite high. I think he was my number one in mid-year.
He might have been, yeah.
I think he was my number one. But yeah, really like this guy.
And dude, like. It is a damn cool figure, and the way that it's just fun to play with, and I'm really looking forward to getting. I backed the Kickstarter for the next wave, which has lizard men, like there's like a chameleon guy, and also like some bird dudes. So I'm excited to get those.
I'm hoping to pick those up at cons in 2026, or whenever they come out. So. I didn't quite back the Kickstarter for it, but yeah, I'm definitely going to pick them up when I see them.
Okay, cool. We've got a few questions in chat. I think we should pause this for a second.
All right.
Go hit up some of that. So Troy called you out and he said, "Is that the one Trey despises?" I'm sure he was
the Batman. It was. I told you I ate my words.
You did eat your words.
I did.
That was number 5 for you. Number 5 for you. Number 4 for me. That's pretty funny. You got called out.
Yep.
Dookie, I think we did go over it. He was like $70 or $80. I don't know what his availability is like currently. I don't know if he's sold out everywhere or what, but that one was one that they really did like a concerted effort to like get the release out at a very specific time and date across all of the sales channels. So they had like everybody, all the big reviewers had one before and had, their like embargo where you couldn't talk about it up until a certain time and date. And then it was like, after that, you're allowed to say that it goes on sale on such and such time and date for this much. And they really had this, like, I'd not seen that before in the 1/12 scale action figure community. Like Hot Toys has done that for like their 6 scale stuff. Maybe not that concerted of an effort. So that was interesting. And then
on Busby, and I actually just did. I don't see it on here. Yeah, I don't know if it's still available on Bombusby.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it didn't go sell through. And then the Hitman Horton is asking if Doc Nocturnal came with a comic book.
Yeah, there is a comic book. Did he come with it? I don't remember.
I don't remember either because I have both.
I do have the comic book. I know
I have the comic book too. Yeah.
So I think maybe he did come with a comic because the box. We were talking about boxes the other day, and the box for Doc Nocturnal was fire. I mean, there was something on every panel. You open it up on the inside, even on the inside of the box, there was art and stuff. So I think it did come with the comic, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it did as well. I could be wrong, but it didn't fit in the box. I think that was separate from the figures box.
I think it came in like a little
shipping.
A little shipping sleeve in the shipper box. And then there was the figure box separate, but and a lot of things are doing that lately. I got the Transformers compendiums, the G.I. Joe compendiums, and those come with comics and stuff in a separate sleeve. So I love that comics are coming out with figures and stuff. Like, do more of that. Give me a story. Tie me with a story to the figure, and I'm more likely to be more in on that line.
And then Dookie says he's might pick it up one day, and he needs a Bane and a Joker.
Yes.
So if you're looking for the movie version, the what is it? The something trilogy. I forget the director.
Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. The Bane and InArt is doing that Bane and Joker. The Nolan trilogy. Yeah. So InArt is doing that Bane and Joker. I think UPF is going to be doing more comic book like versions. So
LPZZ's doing stuff too. So like,
yeah, UPF and LPZZ are the same thing. They changed their name for whatever reason. I don't freaking know. But anyway, so enough of the break. We're on number 3, right?
we're number 3. Yeah.
I think we're on my number 3. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, number 3 for me is Enart Dune Paul Atreides, because holy crap. I have Timothy Chalamet in my display case upstairs. What a freaking figure. So this is my first 1/6 scale figure from Enart, as well as my first 1/6 scale figure with actual rooted hair. And oh man, it's perfect. I mean, it is a fantastic figure. The way that they did the suit is like perfectly screen accurate, or at least in my awareness. As a matter of fact, I went and used. So when you get a figure like this, sometimes you have to put some of the soft goods on or make sure that they're fit properly and match the movie. So much so that I was doing, I pulled up the movie when I was opening him and playing with him and stuff. And I even paused the scenes to where, I could see how they did the wraps around the boots and get that accurate. And of course, it's able to do it. They had that in mind. It just needed a little futzing, to get it out of the box and get it to looking good. And on top of all of that, man, the accessories that came with this figure. So, this is like a legit backpack that hangs off of his back, but then you can open it up and you have like the ground pounder. You've got a different knife and some different bits, and most of these things come out, and actually the ground pounder even articulates. And like there's even more accessories and different looks that I could do that I haven't even messed with, because honestly, if you have this head sculpt, you're displaying it with this head sculpt. But he's got a full masked version. I think there's like a different like soft goods cape that you can put over the top. A different weapon and stuff, and I think the eyes are movable too. I could gush about this figure for so long. One of the interesting things that they did, which was a surprise to me, is that again, though you can't see it, there are magnets in the feet. And what they did is they have, or actually maybe the feet just have steel in the bottom, but the base has magnets in it. And the magnets are on little articulated sliders, so you can move them around on the bottom of the base, so you can get his feet in different positions.
That's real cool.
And, yeah, dude, it's awesome.
I will confess, I've never been able to finish a Dune movie.
Dude, I am not going to try to convince you otherwise, but because
you've tried.
It's a little bit of a slow burn, kind of build up movie, but I loved it, man. Just love that movie, and they've started working on the 3rd one. Can't wait to see it. So anyway, that was a salty buy. But man, I think it's fantastic.
Nice.
So we're on to your number 2.
Number 2.
Skeletron Red Shadows Wolf Trooper. Hell yeah.
6-inch. The 4-inch figure made the mid-year review, and dude, this guy is sick. I mean, I'll tell you what. Alan the Collector recently did a video on it. Oh my god, that dude went hard in the paint. He got 60 of these sons of bitches.
He's got 80, like 80? Something like 80 total if you count all the different colors.
Yeah, because he got the Dire Wolf, like a squad of them, a jungle troop squad of them. Like, dude went hard with the Red Shadows. Blood for the Baron for that guy, man. Crazy. Wow. I mean, getting the Red Shadows, the real Action Force stuff in. Man, I love the paint details along these gauntlets, the knobs and the jetpack, and this is the basis for all of the Wave 1 stuff so far that's come out, mainly because The Skeletron's not hit yet. I'm sure that's going to be a high one on the list in 2026. But this guy, you take the helmet off. There's a pack. You need this guy to make the other figures that are not the Dire Wolf or the Jungle Trooper.
Yep.
So he is the basis for all of them. The gun looks good. This laser pistol thing looks good. I like how it attaches to the leg.
Yeah, that's very different, but it works really well.
It does. And he's got his thermal detonators back here. He's got a little an extra magazine for his weapon. The head sculpt looks cool. I mean, for an army builder, this guy's nice. And the cool thing is like I took the helmet and the head sculpt, or the helmet and the armor off to make the other figures, to make the Blood Wolf. And the other figure, I can't remember what it's called, but I used those, and I used another body and made additional troopers, but they're all black.
Yeah.
So something really cool coming from me with the Red Shadows soon. Not going to say what it is, but there'll be a YouTube video, and maybe a little involvement from Skeletron in there. So looking forward to that.
Looking forward to that. And I think we're going to go ahead and do your honorable mention here too.
You don't have honorable mentions?
Nope. Well, I do, but we're going to do yours because we wouldn't want to switch back and forth.
Okay. All right. Don't fall. There's three honorable mentions. Because I couldn't pick, so I just picked all three for the honorable mention.
That's all right. It's your list, man.
Yeah, it is. Honorable mentions.
I don't think you have Casey in your honorable mention.
Well, he's in there.
Okay.
I thought I put him in there, but anyway. Casey, great figure. Mezco did a good job with this guy. I did a review on him earlier in the year. I really like this figure. He had to be in the honorable mentions. Wetsuit. Oh man. Bring him closer. He's on a stand, and I hope I didn't break that. But great character. I've been waiting for them to do this guy for a long time. I think they did a good job with it. I mean, I know it's like reuse. There's a lot of reuse here already, but they did good job with the head sculpt, with the helmet, the rebreather, and all that stuff. Yeah.
And I love the colors on that character, dude.
Yeah, the colors pop, man. The white with the red thing on it, and then this little thing works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have him on this flight stand because, I mean, you have to pose him, swimming in the ocean. So that's a 3D printed thing. I wish they would have came with a spear of some kind, but
yeah.
I had that 3D printed already. This little accessory is cool. And then Budo, we talked about Budo last week. This armor set, man. I don't know that I can use anything else with this armor set. It comes with so much, and there's so many choices. You can have a regular looking Budo, or you can have this samurai looking version. Yeah. And this just looks so badass.
It is awesome.
That I just keep it like this. Yeah. He's got a weapon, but he's got 3 swords. Yeah. Put this guy with just nasty. I mean, nasty.
Awesome.
So hard to not put those on the list, but they are the honorable mentions.
Cool. All right. Well, then let's head on over to my number 2. Okay, let me get my banner up here. I'm sure, as much as I've gushed about this one on the channel, I'm sure this is of no surprise to anyone. Sexy Ice Vermin series, the Unkval Eliminator. Holy hell, what a figure. I wish I bought the 3-pack. So first off, I will go ahead and mention here, this is a custom head sculpt that I picked up for him. specifically made for this figure, so it pops right on. And
Nice.
this is I love it. I mean, the paint on it is killer. The design is awesome. I think it fits perfectly with the figure. It honestly alleviates a little bit of that pain of not having the 3-pack, because now this looks more like a character rather than a trooper.
Yep. And I know you would take like 3 more of these figures if you'd find them.
Oh, in a heartbeat, if I could find him for a reasonable price.
Yeah.
This is the head sculpt that I previously had on him, which is kind of like the captain's head sculpt. And then there was another head sculpt which had a more like the mask was down, and so it kind of had that spiky look, you know, in the front of the face instead of this little bit of kind of like a skull thing that's happening here. But man, I mean, this is, I think, the second figure from Sexy Ice. They did like a mantis chick first, which I do not have, but I might try to track down. But wow. There is nothing that I can't say about this, like that I can say about this figure that's bad. I mean, the paint is gorgeous and super well done. It's all very clean. The design is fantastic. The articulation scheme is like, oh, we learned all the things from Revoltech to not do, but still get that kind of Revoltech style and, you know, ability to do crazy poses. He's got the shield, which is both a weapon as well as, you know, protection. He's got this cool gun, which is kind of like, I don't know, it looks like a combo gun, like maybe a flamethrower, or just, you know, a heavy machine gun. It's got a second handle kind of off there at the side, which is cool. He comes with a plethora of different hands. He comes with like a bloody dagger, which is really nice. And also a gigantic hammer with like this super long handle on it that like really you can get some really exaggerated, super cool poses with. But the thing that's surprising about him is the weight. Like whatever plastic that they used for this figure has to be like top tier, because it moves super smoothly. The paint doesn't give you any of that, you know, stick and slip kind of action. And it weighs a ton. Like it feels like a quality thing that you've got in your hands here. So yeah, unfortunately, you know, or fortunately for me, I did get this at retail, but now they are exorbitantly expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, or else I'd have multiples. But I mean, the 3-pack is like, I don't know, $2,000 or something absurd. I kid you not. But they print to order and don't do any reprints. So that's the way it goes, I guess. But I've already watched a number of lists this year, and he's been on almost everybody's top list that I think has had him or had the ability to check him out. So
nice.
I don't know what else to say about him, but much like your Atreyu figure, he has not left my desk. I enjoy the hell out of picking him up and posing him. I have no fear of like breaking him, knock on wood, because it's like I said, a very quality figure. And yeah, I saw this guy came out with these head sculpts, and I was like, oh yes, must have. I think it's awesome. So
nice.
That was my number 2. And I suppose now I should do my honorable mention. Where is it? Right there. Okay. So my honorable mention is another freaking Batman figure, dude.
Nice.
This is the LPZZ, now known as UPF, Batman from Arkham Knight. Dude, what? I can't see. I'm trying to find it. There we go. Maybe like that.
The eyes.
Yeah, so the eyes are movable. He comes with, you know, alternate like mouth sculpts, different, like a Bruce Wayne head. Awesome articulation, killer sculpting. The way that they did the chest piece, so he's got a nice butterfly, and like the chest piece will actually like slide over to make room for it. The cape is wired, and I think it has like this, so it's got kind of a glossy satin finish, and then you can see there is a bat that's kind of like this rubber overlay on top of it too.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, it's great. Awesome weapons, awesome loadout, fantastic figure from, you know, brand new company. Just absolutely killing it. So yeah, LPZZ Batman is on my list.
Nice.
Badass. So that was my singular honorable mention. We're going to do a couple of slides as soon as we're done that I'll talk about some other figures and stuff with too.
Cool.
So do we need to do do we have a drum roll?
We did.
We do. Hold on. Da-da. There we go. I think I timed that pretty well.
Yeah. Next hobby, Acid Rain Novark Skull Wielder. This dude is sick. Buttery smooth. If you watch my review, I did a review of all 4 of these figures. Buttery smooth joints. And it has an exoskeleton that comes off. I mean, I really dig these. And this guy specifically, because look at that mask. That's a helmet. It comes off. There is a head sculpt under there. But nobody wants to see the unmasked version of this guy because it's that sick. I really like this guy. And he has the big old blaster there, and he has the sidearm, and he has this thing over the top.
And the grenades.
The slot in. And there's another version of this coming out. There's a black and red. You know how much I love some black and red? Black and red. Yeah, man. I'm digging this guy. I did a photo shoot with these guys for my review, and I had this guy jumping over a wall, and it's like, you know, he's like leaping over this barrier, and dude, that was probably the best pick I took of 2025.
Yeah,
like I loved it. It was so fun, and I was like, dude, this guy just like leaping over the barrier to come kick somebody's tail. Like, yeah, this guy is sick, man. And I've had so much fun with this figure, and I can't wait for more from this toy line. And yeah, I can see this guy teaming up with, like, being a mercenary, like teaming up with Cobra or teaming up with the Red Shadows, or, you know, or teaming up with Joe. You know, he's just a badass, you know, like maybe a mercenary for hire. But I'd love to create a story for him and the rest of the crew. And I'm interested to see what they do with this line and how it evolves.
You know what? A lot of people, I don't think, have noticed. You can take the exoskeleton completely off of him.
Yeah.
Even the belt, if you if you pull the figure apart at the waist, the belt actually like slots in around his waist, and so you can take that off, and it still looks good. So, like,
and there's fillers for these little
and there are filler parts that go in those spots. Yeah, dude. Awesome.
But I like the exoskeleton, man. I think
I don't know why you would take it off. I was just saying.
Yeah, I really like it, and yeah, they've done a good job with this. Like, but like, it's so smooth, man. That's buttery smooth. So there it is. That's my number 1.
Awesome, dude. I can't argue with that one. I think that's a fantastic figure and a fantastic line. I just look forward to more from them. So, all right. I'm going to do the drum roll for myself.
There you
go. Mosho Toys, Ghost Shogun, Macron 1. He retains his top spot from our list that we did in July. This is basically a figure, you know, this is one of those the house is burning down style.
Yeah.
I love my big stompy robots. This is, you know, a perfect modernization in my mind. It's got gimmicks out the wazoo, you know, cool little things that the articulation does. He's got lights all over. You can open up. Oh, let's see if I can get that here. Have there, something like that. The legs, like the thighs, open up, and I'm trying to figure out. It's been a bit since I've done it. There we go. The thighs open up, and there are little parts there's like little ships There's one ship in each of the thighs. You like close that up and then push that down. There's another ship in this one. And then if you pull out on this, this opens up and there's another ship in there. And they combine to form their own little robot that comes into this thing. So it's like the definition of a super robot.
Nice.
But not only that, the paint on this, you've got different sheens of paint. So you've got metallics, you've got gloss, you've got mattes, and it's done super well. So they stuck with the kind of bright, primary colors that super robots are known for. And so doing that in a tasteful manner and getting all of these different sheens and stuff, like the paint on this guy and the detail is just fantastic. So gigantic axe there. And we've talked about this gun multiple times on the stream, but this is the gun that has the spring-loaded shells that go in there, and you can do this cocking motion back and forth where it will eject the shells out of the side, which is just like the coolest accessory / gimmick I've ever seen. The end of the gun lights up. It has multiple modes. He has multiple modes. His backpack has little, let's see, let me flip him over like this. So his backpack has thrusters that light up. You can take this piece out right here and put these big energy effects in, and they light up in different like modes and sequences and stuff. Dude, I love this thing. I mean, this is one of my favorite figures in my collection. And I don't know. Obviously nothing unseated him this year, and he was an early purchase for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what would come along at any point in time that's going to unseat this guy. So this is his final hurrah on the show, probably. Just wanted to, I couldn't put anything else in his place, man. And I've got some amazing figures that have come out this year. And geez, dude, what can I say? If anybody is interested in a little bit of buying advice, if you're interested in imports, Mosho toys in general, don't go to Big Bad Toy Store. We love Big Bad Toy Store.
Yep.
We love Big Bad Workshop especially, but their prices on imports are astronomical. I got this guy, I think, for right around $200, and I think it was like maybe twice that on BBTS, something absurd. Mosho Toys is a very reasonably priced brand for what you get, so you can find that at like Bombusby, Gundamit, Shozi, plenty of different shops out there. At this point, I don't think he's available anywhere else.
Yeah.
So like secondary market time, I have no idea what the market's doing with him, but awesome figure. I love him. I love him, and I want to hug him and squeeze him.
And name him George.
And call him George. Seriously, it's a badass figure. He is right upstairs in my loft. Has a very prime position, right next to Voltron. So, yeah, that's my number one. Unchanged from July.
Tony says he hopes to see him in Nibble.
What's up, Tony? That's great, dude. Yeah, so that was my number one, man. I think we can I don't know. Let's hop on back over here.
Okay.
Dude, yeah, like I said, I do have a couple of slides to show off, but
Jay had to peace out later, Jay, but I want to talk about what he's talking about right here.
Okay.
On his Monster Force Collectors and Customs group, he puts up these welcome signs to the new members, and they're always cool. And he's made this character from a Delta Red figure called Vince. And then he kind of put up this clue this week about, hey, there's a giveaway, and if you figure out what the thing is, I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you figure out what the thing is and you tell me, I'll send you the giveaway thing. And it was Vince. Vince is in all the pictures. His little head pops up from the side and so I sent him a message and I circled it. I was like, is it this? He was like, yep, that's it. So he's sending me a figure. Thank you, Jay. But hopefully he watches this on the replay. But yeah, that was just cool.
he was here for a good while.
Oh yeah, he's always
Yeah,
here.
so no.
Jay's reliable. He's always here.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Monster Force Collectors and Custom on a Facebook group on Facebook. Go check it out. It's a great group.
Dude, that is he runs one of the coolest groups out there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And it's cool to see all the customs that people are doing in there. Like, and he does a custom contest, which I've won several times. But Elite, I am the king. Where's the crowns on the shelf? So
it was rigged.
Nah, it was voted on.
I know. All right. Well, with that being done, I want to hop over here and talk a little bit more about the list and the construction. So I have a few figures that were not considered. So these were figures that honestly I just didn't feel like I had enough time with. I got the Fawnjoy Rick and Morty figures, whatever, on Christmas Day, which was crazy. I got the one of them, I forget which one, in this list here. I got on New Year's Day. And the others are all kind of right in that last week of the year. And I don't think I've even opened all of them. However, I do have a couple that I'll show off here real quick. So this is the Hunter of Dragonfire figure, which is like super cool Victorian era style kind of, vampire hunter, monster hunter kind of a dude. Super cool figure. But again, have not spent, barely any time with him to give him a fair shot at the list. This is the Bro Toys Ninja Assassin. It's a Ryu Hayabusa. It's another, I think it's a slightly different version, maybe from a different game or whatever, but this is super cool. Barely had any time to play with him.
Is that going to replace your Rebel Tech or no?
I don't know, man. I'm wondering if maybe I can kind of take the head from the Reveltech figure and put it on this one, and maybe kind of mix the weapons around or something. I really don't know. I've not had a whole lot of like kind of the same figures represented in multiple forms, so not sure. I haven't even opened that UPF Deathstroke, and I am super stoked to mess with that because that thing looks like it's going to be pretty awesome. So
nice.
Thought I would throw that out there. Next up, couple of figures did get excluded because of the, like, I don't want to do my list being all kind of one line, and specifically the Manticora figure from Sexy Ice absolutely would have been represented had the Eliminator not come out this year. This figure would have been on the list, basically for all the same reasons as the Eliminator figure. And then, Mosho Toys Night of Ash. It's kind of like a recolor, but they added a bunch of different accessories and changed some things around to make it a very worthwhile recolor, and it's super cool. So I thought I would mention that too. Now, this is not exactly honorable mentions, but man, these things were in consideration, and Flying Ninja. Go! These were figures that, were super close to making the list that I felt like deserved to be at least mentioned.
Yeah, Desert Scorpion, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you called out Budo. Awesome figure, great multiple loadouts you can do with him. The Desert Scorpion is super cool, both the figure and the scorpion, the giant scorpion he comes with. The Ghost Viper and Dire Beasts, yeah, you had that too. Super awesome. And Skeletron, man, I mean, luckily you covered many of these figures.
Right.
But, I wanted to call them out too. Dude, honestly, for their first 1/12 scale figure, the Skeletron and the Novark figures, holy hell, man.
Yeah.
Like, just coming out of nowhere, swinging for the fence.
For the fences, exactly.
What else? Savage Crucible Jaeger. He was on my list in July and is every bit an awesome figure, but got cut, man. You got to make the cut somewhere, and honestly,
I sold mine.
I feel like the ankles still let this down a little bit. Unfortunately, they are not the best of guys to stand. Hopefully they will get that all sorted, but still an awesome figure. I also wanted to mention Gold Hilder.
Yeah.
Holy hell, what a figure, dude. She is a badass, but just didn't make the cut, man. You know,
The skin tone on her is a little bit too dark, in my opinion.
It's true. It's true.
It still works. I mean, she's right there beside a Conan. Yeah, she's on the shelf. So,
and you know, that's a good point. Is that I heard somebody mention that like Conan is a Northman, so he comes from, you know, the frozen north,
right?
But most of his adventures take place in, you know, like that kind of Middle Eastern, you know, desert kind of climates, and so he is very dark skinned. He took a tan, much like our girl did here. So, you know, she has, you know, like a Viking name and origin, I guess. But if you think about it, you know, all the rest of the figures from this line are very much set in that kind of, you know, gladiatorial desert, you know, kind of fighting area. So it kind of makes sense that she has dark skin. Just throwing that one out there for a little head canon. And yeah, dude, Skull Welder, and I love Thane too, man. I think Thane is an awesome figure. I've got my Skull Welder right here handy. I've been having a lot of fun posing him with the Unkfall Eliminator. Yeah, dude, so many. We had so many good figures this year. Is that the end of it? Yeah, that is the end of my presentation. But man, I can't wait to see what next year has in store for us.
Yep.
Maybe that's something we should talk about. Maybe we should do an episode on our most anticipated figures.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been doing a bunch of lists and awards, so maybe we can push that one off a little bit. But
I'll sit for a little bit. We'll get to it.
Yeah. So I feel like there was a snowflake that went freaking falling through the room.
Okay.
See it?
No.
Weird. I don't know. I'm losing it.
He's losing it.
Gone. Well, yeah, man. That was a fun one.
It was.
And stressful as hell.
Yeah. Now I got to put all these figures back and new poses on the shelf. So
yeah, that's part of the fun. I don't mind getting these guys down for these things because of the fact that you can get another chance to, you know, take your figures off the shelf and mess with them, and then
redoing the room has led me to redo a lot of my shelves and a lot of the stuff. So it's fun. Some videos coming out of some of the things I've done to change things around. So
awesome. Looking forward to it. Also looking forward to whatever you got in store with the Skeletron stuff you're working on. So
it's going to be nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, everybody, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We hope you like the list. Again, this is just all in fun. Nobody's showing off here or doing anything, flexing or whatever. We're just, you know, here, have fun, enjoy figures, you know, shoot the shit, and, you know, mess with plastic.
We're going toy hunting Saturday, and I can't wait, man.
Yes, we are.
We're going all the way to South Carolina to Galactic Comics. After we hit up Bucky's first for some food, we're going to hit up Galactic Comics. We're going to LT Toys. We're going to go to a couple other places. We're going to have some dinner, lunch, whatever, and the long drive back to North Carolina. But it's going to be a fun time. So looking forward to that.
It's going to be a good one. I am looking forward to it too, though. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah. But it's going to be a long day of toys.
It's true. Yeah. All right. Well, with that one, later, everybody.
Later.
Yeah, we were on a mission, got my crew at my side. Scouring the shelves, we're down for the ride. Plastic warriors all lined up tight. From the comic shop counters to the late night site. It's the thrill of the hunt, gotta make it mine. I'm out here searching, yeah, taking my time. I'll flip every aisle, don't care what it takes. For that rare chase piece, I'm raising the stakes. Action figure alliance, yeah, we're bringing the noise. Rolling deep, rolling heavy with my action toys. Collectors unite, we're breaking the chains. Plastic and villains, yeah, I got 'em all. Stacked up high, every hero, every ball, every line.